Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group. Hope you guys are having an amazing day today. It is Cyber Monday, man. Shit has been crazy for me. It's also my very first day on phase one, which is it's the sequel to 75 Hard. Meaning that I already completed 75 Hard, finished it up about 2 weeks ago, and today is my very first day on phase one, and it's like 30 days of all the same shit that you got to do on 75 Hard, so I'm not going to go into that. So everything from 75 Hard, but to top it off, you also got to take 5-minute like ice cold showers. You've got to do 8 critical tasks, so 8 things that are on your power list every day. And you've also got to do 10 minutes of visualizing, which is honestly, that's my favorite part. I think I visualize like every day anyway. I spend a lot of time doing that. And one of the cool parts about the critical task thing is that I already do a lot of them. I don't know if I do 8 of them a day, 7 days per week, but I just kind of figure that it'll be a great thing for me simply because I will be able to move this energy or push this, use all of this energy towards one thing. And that's what I've been talking about throughout this whole weekend. And that is getting the Marketing Savage Inner Circle finished. I'm not going to see a launch today, guys. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do a launch today. I'm not ready for it. In fact, I underestimated how busy I am over this weekend. That's the one thing about entrepreneurs, like all of us, we kind of feel like we can handle anything. We can take on anything. And there's a certain point where you've definitely got to pick your battles. And I don't want to take any energy off of what's already going gangbusters right now, which is our Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. So because of that, I've decided to take this 30 days of phase one of 75 Hard and really focus the energy on the Marketing Savage movement. And what I'm thinking, man, I'm really thinking it'd be great to have a end of the year, almost like a New Year's, everybody starting with that New Year's resolution type of launch, maybe even a Christmas launch going into the New Year's, like take them 5 days and do some sort of sale or something like that during that time to launch it into the marketplace. I may even have it done earlier. I don't know. Shit may change, but I am going to use this time to focus a ton of that energy on finishing this up. I can't release something that I don't feel is completely as good as or awesome as it can be. Now, I'm not one of them people that believe that you should spend, your entire lifetime perfecting one thing to the point where you never do anything or you never release it. But let's just say it's good, but I need it to be great. I believe that first impressions are everything. So whenever I get this bad boy finished up, I'm going to make sure that it is great. That being said, it's given me a lot of material to talk about on the podcast. So a lot of the podcasts that I've had, I've actually either taken from some of the business lessons that I'm currently going through with our Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So yesterday I talked a lot about, how to become, rather than being a unwanted pest, how to be a welcome guest. Well, today I want to talk about the 4 critical factors in generating leads. So there's 4 critical factors that I look at in generating leads. The very first, number 1, is how much does it cost, right? That's a critical factor. So if I'm generating leads, how much does it cost to generate that lead? You have to know that number. The reason why I say that it's critical is because a lot of people do not know that number. They do not understand if they had just spent $400 to get a lead where they may only be making a couple hundred. They could be losing a couple $100 on that lead. Okay. Super important. So you got to know how much does that lead cost. The second, which is actually the most important number, is what is the conversion rate of that lead. Okay. So what is the conversion rate? Super important, because you can get leads for, let's just say you could get leads for $5 each. But if the conversion rate is nearly zero, then you're just wasting your money, meaning that, and your time. Even worse, you're wasting your money and your time following up with them leads. You're wasting your resources. So, if you got, let's just say that you've got something that costs $5 per lead, and you literally have to spend $500 to get one lead. Okay, meaning out of every 100 leads, you got a 1% conversion, meaning you're spending $500. Okay, I would much rather spend $100 on a lead that has a 50% conversion, because now you're only spending $50 per lead. You guys following me here? So most people get focused on how much it costs to get a lead, right? How much does it cost per lead? But the problem that exists is if it's got a very low conversion rate, then you're just flushing your money down the toilet. And even worse, you're flushing your time down the toilet right with it. So think about that, guys. If you spend $500 to get one lead, $5 a lead, you got 100 leads, and one ended up becoming a sale. You spent $500 for that one sale. If you spent $100 per lead, let's say you ran a LinkedIn ad, and LinkedIn ads are notoriously expensive, but when they're done right, they're super targeted, and they're talking to the right audience, they can actually be profitable. And let's say you run a LinkedIn ad that you spend $100 per lead and you got a 50% conversion. Then you are literally paying $200 per lead. Let's say whatever you're selling that individual, this is what's next. So we're talking about the 4 critical factors in generating leads. The third factor is, what's the average value per sale? So let's just say that your average value per sale is $1,000. You could pay $200 for one lead to sell a $1,000 package. In fact, in many cases, you could probably pay the $500 and still be making money. Problems occur when you pay $500 and you only have an average value per sale of $100. That's where problems occur. The next, the fourth critical factor of generating leads is, what is the lifetime value? Okay. So during the lifetime that you have that client, what is their value? What is the average amount of transactions? Basically, you times that by the average cost per sale, and you come up with what is a lifetime value. And you got to average that out. Sometimes to me, that's the hardest number to track. But if you do your research and you've been in business for some amount of time, you can really look back 3, 4, 5, 6 months worth of data, and you can get these numbers. You can understand, you can get an understanding of what your numbers look like. And I would go to say, if we were to say the fifth thing that's critical is understanding your numbers. You've got to understand these things. It's at that point we get out of the guessing game and it becomes scientific. So anyhow, y'all, I just want to drop that message, this message to you today. And so just remember, the 4 critical factors of generating leads are: number 1, how much does it cost? Number 2, the conversion rate. Number 3, what is the average value per sale? And number 4, what is the lifetime value? Look, guys, when you start understanding, you start knowing your numbers, you go from that of somebody who is working in their business to an entrepreneur who is working on their business. It gives you the controls to move your business forward, and it gives you the ability to understand exactly how to do that. So super important to know. And I just thought I would drop that message on you guys today. And as usual, see you on that next one.